Morning, Bob.
Morning.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah, I had to think about that, yeah. I've been off for the past couple of days, and you took yesterday off, I think?
I did, yeah. I worked Monday to get the YouTube video done. That's done now. It's getting ready to be uploaded. We just had our sprint planning. What are you doing, Rob?
So for me, I've forgotten. We've literally just done, what am I doing? Oh yeah, so last week I sent off the Switch build for Colour and Pixels off to Nintendo, and they came back with a lot of complaints saying how broken it is. So I'm going to try and fix that, but obviously our dev kit isn't working, so I'll do my best, but I think I'm going to have to try and get that dev kit working again. Other than that, I was wanting to get the Wooloop store pages sent off for approval by Steam, because I think the next big task that we're going to be doing is prepping both Wooloop and Who Shuffle My Shapes for Steam's next fest, which is going to be this summer. So basically get some demos ready and hopefully share them with people, and people will love them and just be like, I'm going to wish list this game because it was amazing. Right, so that's the plan. Anyway, so we need to get the store page for Wooloop done for that, and then some more build demo stuff for Who Shuffle My Shapes. Anyway, what are you doing?
So for me, we've had the Patreon poll running over last week and the weekend. They've decided tarot cards to be the next DLC, so I'm just going to make a start on that. First step's obviously getting the store page ready and sent off as well, just so that's out as quick as possible. And then just working on the DLC from there, getting as many pictures in game as possible.
Okay, so Lee's just tried basically reinitializing this on his PC, and for some reason it works. I have no idea why. So he's basically put the old version of the software on that wasn't letting me play Colour and Pixels on, but for some reason it is now. I'm just very confused. I'm really happy that it's working, but like I have no idea what's happened. I spent like most of last week on this. What? It just works now. I'm so confused. Okay, so I think that is all of the bug fixes that Nintendo have warned us about. I think that's them all handled now. It was mainly just small minor things. Like this Zoom had no translation for it. Small stuff like that. There is one major issue where apparently they've been noticing some basically like whole game crashes happening periodically, and they didn't really give any information on that, so that might be a bit of an issue, but I think it's all I can do at the moment until they basically return the build to let us resubmit again. So I'm going to move on to Who Shuffle My Shapes. So I've been working on Who Shuffle My Shapes. I believe Steam is fully integrated now. It isn't actually that difficult. I've done it a few times now, so it's sort of just becoming a bit of a habit. It's just a few lines of code, so that's quite an easy task to do, really. So I've been trying to implement the achievements into the game. So all the achievements are in. I don't think that's going to work, is it? No. So all the achievements are in the game. It's just waiting on some images. So I've been trying to work out sort of like the template. With the achievements, this is Hexseed's achievements. We try and follow a pattern, so it's very recognizable and it looks a bit more professional. So with Hexseed, we go through all of these milestone images, and then it repeats for every world. So we're trying to come up with a pattern for Who Shuffle My Shapes, and I think we're going to try and go for this sort of like, what's that Pokemon type of vibe? Basically the outline of the shape sort of grayscaled out with sort of like outlined in this sort of way, and then once you complete the achievement it'll be replaced with something that looks like this. So you've got the actual full colour image of the puzzle you just completed with a bit more colour background. So I think that's what we're going to try and go for. Obviously this needs a bit more work. It's sort of like a first pass I've done, and we need to do it for all of them.
So it's just past 6 o'clock now. I've been working most of the day on the new Colour and Pixels book. Only got 3 pictures done so far. Took quite a while to find sort of a style we like, pictures we can use, and obviously a bit of research into tarot cards as well, because none of us are researched onto it. I just want to be sure we're not like doing anything wrong, maybe sort of certain rules or whatever. But I think I found a deck where there's 22 cards. Obviously only 20 per pack. I'm going to do the first 20 because obviously they're numbered. Just getting a small selection to start with in order to primarily put them on the screenshots for the store page. But so far so good. It's a bit of a strange book because only the landmarks book have the images all the same size. You see here all the images down the bottom right, 100 by 171. Luckily, obviously, we can order them by the number, which is what I'm going to do. But yeah, hopefully people enjoy the fact that they're the same size because it's a maybe deck of cards. But yeah, bit of a slow process making these. Haven't got the store price sent off yet, but I'll be doing that tomorrow, hopefully.
Lee, it is Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Just on stand up as usual. What you doing?
Yeah, so I got 3 of the images done last night for the Clone Pixels book. I'm going to get at least 2 more done before I get the store page sent off. So I need you to do a quick build and I get that done just so I get the screenshots.
Yes.
And then get the store page sent off is the main priority. But once that's done, just back on making more pictures and get as much progress done as I can.
Yeah, sounds good. As for me, I'm going to be working on Who Shoved My Shapes again. I'm mainly going to be trying to see about getting the actual demo build configured in Steam and stuff. There's a few back-end things I need to sort out, and it's all new to me, so I'm going to be working out that today. Also, Nintendo have pushed back the Clone Pixel Switch build, so I'm going to re-upload that with the changes I was making yesterday. So good stuff. Progress, Lee. Progress.
Yeah.
Woo!
So I've just finished the next 2 images. It's the Moon and Temperance. Quite happy with both of them. Still have the exact same style as the previous cards from yesterday. But yeah, quite happy with them, and now I'm going to go ahead and start setting up the actual book in the game and getting the store page sent off.
Okay, so today's mainly just been working on Who Shoved My Shapes. Most of it has been just working on the silhouettes for the achievements that I was working on a little bit yesterday. I've done some other stuff as well. So the Nintendo Switch build for Clone Pixels has been resubmitted again with a few changes that I've made. And I've been working on the store page for Who Shoved My Shapes as well quite a bit. So I've just been adding localizations, settings and stuff like that. So it should be available in different languages, which is quite good, pretty straightforward. Store page stuff.
Hey.
My voice wasn't doing
You alright?
It's Friday.
Yes, it is.
Just had our quick stand up. What are you doing today?
Yeah, so I'm going to be continuing on with Who Shoved My Shapes, trying to get those achievements finished because I've just been spending too long on them. I've been trying to outline them so perfectly. It's just taking ages. But other than that, I'm going to continue on trying to get the demo set up for Steam's Next Fest coming up. There's just a lot of admin stuff still needs to be doing. But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, pretty good. So the Steam store page has been approved overnight. So we're going to make that live. Not going to announce it today because it's April Fool's Day. So we're going to schedule the announcements for tomorrow. And then other than that, just back onto making more pictures, get as many done as I can.
So the achievement images are finally done. So I've got all of the sort of silhouette images. That where's my Pokemon? What's my Pokemon type of things here. Quite pleased with them. We did kind of forget some of the aesthetic things that we were going to do, but I think it's alright for the time being. And then we've got the unlocked ones here. Looking alright. This is obviously way more zoomed in than you'd actually see in Steam, but yeah, they're all uploaded now. So if you go into Steam, you can see the achievements here listed. We can't actually click on View My Achievements until the game's actually out, so this is the best we've got at the moment. But yeah, really happy that's sorted now. It's just another task done and dusted. We've also been working on getting the games properly localized, the store page. So we've just been talking to Steam support to get this sorted, so we've got all of the localizations for the actual game name actually in now, because it was quite difficult to get sorted, but that's all sorted now, so that's good.
So yeah, I made a decent bit of progress so far. 2 new images right here. We've got the Magician, which I'm quite pleased with. Spent a bit of time playing with the mustache, making it stand out a bit more. And alternatively, the High Priestess. It's very symmetrical, very nice. So yeah, quite pleased with those 2. Just made a start on the Empress, but this process is a bit slow because I'm tracing over the whole thing, trying to make it look as good as possible in the scaled down compressed version. But yeah, so far so good, quite happy with it, and just going to continue making levels. Rob!
Lee!
It's the weekend!
Woo!
It's been quite a short week for us. Both took a day off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a decent bit done, I feel. What have you done this week?
Yeah, so for me it's mainly been Who Shoved My Shapes, hasn't it? So I've got Steam integrating fully. Achievements are all done. They're working as well. I managed to test one by accident. It was a broken save file, but the achievement popped, so that's good. But yeah, other than that, what else have I been doing? Nintendo. So there's been a bit of progress with Nintendo Switch for Clone Pixels stuff. I resubmitted a build yesterday. So it's still in there, like backlog type of thing, but hopefully next week they'll get back to us with some approvals or problems. Yeah, some localization stuff as well. So I've just done localization for everything. Plugging it in. It's just.
Yeah, well, for me, it has mostly been just comic pixels all week. Also, YouTube video at the beginning of the week, but I made a start on the DLC, which is the Tarot DLC. It's just a bunch of tarot cards, so it'll be of a unique style, similar to a landmark book with all the images are the same size. We had to slowly plodding on with that. Got the store page out, that's live now. Made that live this morning. But the announcements, as I said earlier, scheduled for tomorrow. It'll be coming out midday tomorrow. A bit later, but again, just because April Fool's Day today, we don't want to. Maybe I think we're taking make a joke, so.
Yeah, we did that last year, didn't we? We announced something on April Fool's Day, and everyone was just like, "What are you doing?" sorry.
Yeah, just slow progress, but I'm getting there. Got quite, I think it's 6 images now, working on image 7, so nearly halfway there.
Yeah, they're looking quite good as well. It's quite nice to have them all like similar styles.
Yeah.
Nice change.
Yeah, as always, thanks to everyone watching.
Yeah.
Thank you to the Patreons. Check back next week.
Yeah, thanks. Wishlist, who shop with my shirts, whatever it's called. Just wishlist everything that we got coming up. Just wishlist it all. Thank you.